All right, first off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. I want to give double honors to the pastors and elders of Great Millstone. A peace and salutation to the elect. This is Ashan coming at you once again from Baltimore GMS. And I would like to present to you, fellow Akim, a video in a spirit. It came to me in a spirit. I came across a video to show you how we as Israelites are special. We're not just ordinary, regular people, like a regular nation, like you had the so-called white man, or you had the Arabs, or you have the Moabites, which are the Chinese or the Japanese. We're special. It's no wonder when we go into these other countries, we're almost damn near worship like gods. I mean, for the certain abilities and the attributes that we have over other nations. Like, for instance, certain nation of men, they can't. Now, all nations of men have their mighty men and special abilities and attributes, but it's certain things that just stick with us. Like, it's just certain things that we just can do and no other nation can do. And if that other nation, it looks as though the other nation doesn't does what we do, and he looked like another nation, then most likely he's an Israelite. But he just looked like another nation because through all the captivities we've been scattered. And I'm gonna just play this clip, and just bring out a couple. It's not gonna be a too long, drawn out video, but I just want to just bring out a couple things on this guy, right? That he overcame certain things, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Only and I believe only an Israelite can withstand certain trials and error that this guy went through, and that's how we know wholeheartedly that Yahweh Shai had to been an Israelite. I mean, had to been a so-called black man, from the tribe of Judah, which he was, but he had to been a so-called black man because we go through so much pain and trial and error and so much. I'm gonna just be blunt, excuse my language, but we go through so much shit that you wouldn't even believe it. I mean, certain nations of men, if they had to go through half of the stuff, they would commit suicide. They wouldn't be able to withstand it, you know. But I'm gonna start with the clip, and then I'm correlate it with the scriptures.
Hey everybody, you are about to watch an amazing episode of Impact Theory with David Goggins. I love this episode more than I can tell you. I absolutely am blown away by David Goggins himself, but I want to give a full disclaimer. First of all, this man swears a lot, and when I say that, you know it's an issue. So if you have kids around you, now would be the time to get them out. Also, his worldview is ultra hardcore. I'm not recommending that everybody do what he does, which is pretty extreme, but I just wanted to give everybody a full warning ahead of time. But I think this man is incredible. But let it be said, you have been warned. And now, welcome to Impact Theory with David Goggins.
So, like you brothers, this I was looking for this video. I believe this is it. And he's an Israelite,
You can fix or you can build anything, but when you're stuck in debt, it's like a shaky foundation.
He once held the Guinness World Records for...
Well, they say certain things that he went through, but I don't know why I can't find the video. This is it.
Everybody, you are about to watch an amazing episode of Impact Theory with David Goggins. I love this episode more than I can tell you.
Hold on, brothers. Okay, this is the video, but I just wanted to hold on.
As the product of amazing genetics, great parenting, or Impact Theory with David Goggins. I love this episode more than I can tell you. I absolutely am blown away by David Goggins himself, but I want to give a full disclaimer. First of all, this man swears a lot, and when I say that, you know it's an issue. So if you have kids around you, now would be the time to get them out. Also, his worldview is ultra hardcore. I'm not recommending that everybody do what he does, which is pretty extreme, but I just wanted to give everybody a full warning ahead of time. But I think this man is incredible. But let it be said, you have been warned. And now, welcome to Impact Theory with David Goggins. Impact Theory. You are here, my friends, because you believe that human potential is nearly limitless, but you know that having potential is not the same as actually doing something with it.
This is the part that I wanted to fast forward to, brothers, but this is the right video. Salaki for the, the wait. All right, we continuing.
So our goal with this show and company is to introduce you to the people and ideas that will help you actually execute on your dreams. All right. Today's guest is widely considered to be the toughest man on the planet and one of the greatest endurance athletes of all time. But if you're tempted to dismiss him as the product of amazing genetics, great parenting, or even performance-enhancing drugs, think again. He grew up in an abusive household, spent his high school years as one of only a small number of black kids in a tiny Indiana town roughly 20 miles from where the KKK was founded. He had to endure relentless bullying, and he barely managed to graduate with a 1.6 GPA. He struggled with obesity twice in his life, weighing in at over 300 pounds, had severe allergies, sickle cell trait, and a congenital heart disease that left him with a hole in his heart the size of a poker chip.
And I'm going to say this, for anybody that had to had that disease or know somebody with heart disease, which that run amongst Jake heavy. You know, my father had it, and he had passed not too long, about a year and a half ago. That is one of the most deadly diseases, for Jake, and mainly because of the diet, and it's genetics too. But to overcome that, that's Jake. This guy is, and I wanted to bring out a scripture, but I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this to show you what he went through. This guy went through, and only an Israelite could withstand certain things like that. All right, continuing on.
Grew up feeling soft and weak with no self-esteem, but despite all of that, one day he decided he was going to stop saying woe is me and start kicking some ass. That set him on a path to transforming himself into the hardest man alive. Did he do it? Well, he's the only member of the U.S. Armed Forces to complete SEAL training, the U.S. Army Ranger School, and the Air Force Tactical Air Controller training. He's complete.
You see that? You hear that? He's the only one to go through all those trainings and come out on top. And he's a Jake. You would think it would be an Edomite that they supposed to be held in high esteem. The Navy SEALs, this, that, and the third. That's why it's going to be a lot of you Jakes that go over and actually participate in that war going against the Lord. And you're going to have to, the Lord's going to have to destroy you, and we'll see you on the other side. Because a lot of you Jakes are in the Navy and in the Air Force, in the Armed Forces and all that. But I'm going to just play a little bit more to show you what he went through.
The infamous destroyer of men known as Hell Week 3 times, including 2 in a single year, and one that he started and finished with multiple stress fractures and a hernia. He served in combat in Iraq, was the bodyguard for the Iraqi Prime Minister. He once held the Guinness World Record for most pull-ups in 24 hours at 4,030. He's run eight consecutive 100-mile races over 8 back-to-back weekends. He ran over 7,000 miles in a single year And that is the equivalent of running 267 marathons. I think it is abundantly clear that this man is a self-made beast. So please, help me in welcoming the man who once ran an ultra marathon with pneumonia, the king of no excuses, David Goggins. My pleasure, I assure you. The things you've done are absolutely incredible, but what I find fascinating is if you just read your litany of things that you've accomplished, you do just assume, oh, you must be really gifted. You're shredded, you're in great shape.
And that's a Jake, see? And I guarantee you, that's a Jake. I guarantee you, right, that if 100 years pass by, right, and they will make a what you call them, a bust, sort of like a painting or a statue of him, or like I said, a bust of him, you know, they would make him a white man, you know. But this is a Jake, you know. This is an Israelite we looking at right here. Let's get the scriptures. I just wanted to show you, bring out an example of how, and let's let the scripture speak. This is Deuteronomy chapter 14, verses 2. And you know what? And the reason why I'm bringing this point out is because this up and coming, all this things we're gonna have to withstand, you know, through the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Only an Israelite is gonna withstand these things that's coming ahead of us. You know, all this coronavirus and, you know, which is most likely a hoax, but all this turmoil and drama and, you know, the movie which Yahweh Bashem Yahushua controls, Jake is going to come out on top, you know, because, hey, this is Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2, and it reads, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord have chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself." All right? Above all the nations that are upon the earth. You see? So that's why certain Negroes, so-called Negroes, which are the tribe of Judah, or you got Benjamin, Levi, and you got the northern tribe, you know? You got the northern tribe. Myself, and you know, some of the brothers in my camp, you know, they most likely are northern tribes, you know? And we get this misconstrued that just because you dark skinned that you're a southern tribe. Now we believe, you know, we could be Judah, you know. We just don't know, but we just going by right now evidence, you know, and faith, you know. But we believe to be Gad, you know. You got Reuben, dark. If you look at the pictures, you got dark Reuben, Gadites that were darker than Judah, you know. So we're all mixed flavored, you know. You got them in the NBA, you know, they could jump. You got a 10-foot regulation goal, 10 foot, sometimes it's 10 foot 5 inches or 10 and a half feet regulation. They jumping and doing all. You don't see no Edomite doing that. No so-called Jew, Amalekite. You don't see no Amalekites in these sports, NFL. And if he is, most likely he might be, his line goes back to a Jake. You know? You don't see none of these so-called, here it is, they run everything. But you see them, they all measly and deformed and all weak. They weak looking. And that's who the Most High get. That's why it's a scripture in the Bible where it says, we're going to look at this man sideways. Like, this is the man that ruled the earth. Yeah, that shows the power of the Heavenly Father. He could take a nobody and make him rule the world. And that's what he did with these so-called Edomites, so-called white man. He gave the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. You know, he covered up the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Yeah, if not, where and who is he? It's the devil. Psalms 135. And we're going to go to verse 4 whenever this thing loads. All right. It says, for the Lord have chosen Jacob unto himself and Israel for his peculiar treasure. Right. Because we are special people unto the Lord. We the Lord's treasure, you know? So of course, if we the Lord's treasure, he's gonna favor us more. That's why he punished us the way he did, you know. And here it is. He used the nation because the Most High is the ultimate chess player, you know, and as well as checkers, because he could put you in checkmate, you know, or he could use another nation to get at you, in which he does, you know, because the Most High is so mighty, he don't have time to get off his throne and do this, and he only did that about a couple times, and that was this, you know, I believe G check Marion and Aaron, and he G checked Job as well. He stunted on Job to where as though Job, you know, he was like, you got to read that chapter of Job, whereas though you know, the Most High, he oh man, he said, he told Job, hey, can you do this? He said, can you wait? He told Job, can you weigh fire? Can you weigh the wind and tell me how much the wind do this and do that? You know? So that's the Most High. You know, the Most High is a Jake. You know? I know the apostle Tahar and Gabar bring that Aram law and the apostles, you know. Yeah. Apostle Rakar. You know, they bring that out about the Most High. The Most High is a Jake, man. All right, this Exodus 19:5. It reads, now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. Right. So the Lord controls the whole world, the whole earth. We're going to go back to Deuteronomies, and I'm going to go to 7. And Deuteronomy 7:6. Yeah, and it reads, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord, thy power. The Lord thy power have chosen thee to be a special people, you know, unto himself above all people on the face of the earth, you know. So I just wanted to, I hope this was edifying. I just wanted to bring out how you got Jake that's doing spectacular things. Yeah, and you know, it don't even seem like they human, you know. But we just read in the scriptures how the Lord made us to be a peculiar people, you know. And as these last days come, you're gonna see how special Jake is, because the Most High is gonna be with us through all this turmoil we're going through, you know, all this food shortages and wars and rumors of wars, you know. We're gonna need the Lord to be with us, you know. But I hope this was edifying to the body. Hopefully another video, you know, through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. Till again, Shalom.